I predicted their prediction because you can see this with Tapu Lele comes in, I stay in, I click leave trade. So we've got this game here and I'm using this team. It's Megalopony with Fake Out and Quick Attack, Child Band Kartana, Tapu Fini for Mystitorial support, and as Greninja switch in Jirachi so we don't get 6 sword by Tapu Lele, Zapdos for Lopani Katana's check for being a Katana check, Word Gacha, Rocky MZ for stealth rock support and ground immunity. Uh, yeah, and so when I see his team, I see Katana kind of clicks buttons. Leaf Blade is really free. There is only one real result, which is Magierna. I mean, Katana is pretty bulk on the physical side, but it doesn't want to switch in because because both of these teams, mine and this guy's, are sample teams, and I'm pretty sure this is Scarf Katana. Uh, so yeah, my Katana, so his Katana doesn't want to switch into my Katana because it can get knocked off or Sacred Sworded. So I lead with Katana, and this is not a good matchup because Mega Alakazam under terrain basically after like if Majirashi gets weakened or if it sets up a calm mind, it's really hard to win. So so I try to kind of play it offensively. Yeah, so I lead. Uh, I thought of switching. I thought of leading Zapdos or Garchomp. I thought of leading Zapdos first because you kind of your volt switch is kind of free, but you never know what these guys lead, right? And is kind of loser to Lele and stuff, but it does decent against defensive Lando. Okay, first turn, Katana, this is Choice Band Katana, La Tapu Lele. So, okay, so since this is a sample team, I'm pretty sure this is uh, uh, Specs Lele. Uh, no, it's not. It's not a sample team, but wait, what? I'm pretty sure, I've seen this team a lot of times, right? And usually they are not scarf. Usually, sometimes they are. So, so now I don't know. Now, now I know it's like likely not going to be scarf, right? And he still kind of have to respect that I can be scarf too. But I'm pretty sure scarf Lele lives scarf Katana's any move. So if you want, so if he thought that Katana was a threat, Scarf Katana was a threat, he should have stayed in. If he was Scarf, I don't think he was Scarf, right? I don't think. Okay, you understand it later. So I just so I could have clicked many things, but I clicked uh, leave played here. I'll click leave played here because there's no, like I said, there's no real switch in. Katana is afraid of my Katana, and Magirna, if it gets weakened on, gets weakened into Megaloponia's range, and Katana appreciates my own Katana appreciates the chip damage, and it puts it into Garchomp Rage too. Uh, kind of funny seeing that, but you'll see it later. So I click Leaf Blade, his defensive Lando. Yeah, Rocky Helmet. So uh, so I see that his only stealth rocker is Lando, and I thought he'll click stealth rock because I've got Zapdos, and he should have clicked stealth rock, to be honest. I don't know what he was doing, or I don't know, I don't know what they were doing, uh, because because the way he played it and the damage it was, it was pretty obvious that it was Scarf Katana, and Scarf Katana is also really big threat to my team. And with rocks, my only check to it. Zapdos, uh, it gets weakened a lot. So I thought he would kick I thought they would click Stealth Rock. So I cleared it and leave it again to to put it into my put it into Stone Edge Stone Edge for Garchomp without clicking the Z move, and Lopan is frustration, high jumping, whatever. Leaf Blade, and and they use U-turn, which I don't agree with. So there's a card versus card battle, and sorry, I don't know what this card is. I don't want to risk a speed tie. Like it's most likely it's a speed tie, or it's going to be scarf. So his this card opponent's card can be scarf. So, and I see that card really is like a big threat to them. So going to my Zapdos hope for a paralysis. I don't get it, which kind of sucks. If I got a para, then this game would have been way better for me, because this got really bad in the end. Okay, again, okay. So I think I clicked hidden power ice, right? Yeah, hidden power ice, because I didn't want, like, again, a new uh, uh, Shastra was a big threat to my team, because Zapdos was really vital to check Kartana, because like 31 is not banded damage. I'm pretty sure. Let me check. Kartana. No. Kartana. Okay. Scarf. Yeah, no, just the scarf damage. 30 to 35. 36 basically. Yeah, and so I clicked on Power Rise because I'm not sure if Heat Wave killed Lando. It probably does, because I'm used to Spud of Lando from Janet, but I didn't want to risk it to miss it. I should have clicked Heat Wave in hindsight. Yeah, I should have clicked Heat Wave, but I clicked Hidden Power Rush to not let the Lando get a free switch in, because if it got a free switch in, uh, Lando would have probably like, I would have to root me with Zapdos, and the Lando would stealth rock, and it would get really ugly, because I would have to find a I would have to find a turn with Top Swingy to click defog, and there's so many threats on the team. Top Swing is kinda useless in this matchup, to be honest. Doesn't really check anything. Just mostly there. It's kind of just like take one hit against a Zam or Lele uh, in a pinch, or maybe not allow Katana to actually not allow Cardano to sweep his secret sword, maybe. Yeah, why would I click secret sword against this team? Because once, yeah, whatever. It's pretty useless strategy. Okay, hidden power eyes. I used war switch because first of all I wanted to kind of chip it down and see kind of what kind of set this is. Usually on this shy spy what sci spam builds, Magirna is assault vest, and usually on ladder they are assault vest, and on the, yeah, most, otherwise they only really learn offensive sets on hyper offense basically. I evolved and I do bold move and go into Gacha. So first of all I was kind of feeling bold, so I went to Gacha, but also because I didn't want to let Jirachi take any chip damage, because it's kind of hard to heal with its wish, because it doesn't have reliable recovery. Wish is not that good, because again like there's so many threats. I can't really click wish, protect, and go on, right. So I wanted to keep it healthy for Mega Sam. Zam is basically, once my Chirachu dies, Zam can just click second. It doesn't even need to do calm mind or anything. So I wanted to keep it really healthy. Yeah, and So now it's 83, right? 83 and Karcha Magirna. Okay, yeah, and 83. It, what? I mean, no, it is. Oh no, what man? Okay, 83 is 81.3 chance to Oko, so kinda got unlucky, but I thought it was a guaranteed Oko. I've been in this situation before. I know it doesn't. I know Gotham doesn't Oko Magirna. I thought this would. I thought this was my role. I was kind of lazy, right? I was not in the mood to check gas and stuff. Didn't open my calc in this battle, if I remember correctly. So, and I kind of wanted to click Stealth Rock because it would help, but Lopani help Lopani to quick attack and stuff against Alakazam, but psychic terrain, so it's kind of really useful, but under psychic terrain is useless, right? So because yeah, uh, anyways, a click a click earthquake, it doesn't kill. So yeah, I said I wanted to get chip for Magena so that for Kacham to put Magena in range, but kind of it didn't work out. And it did 76, right? So I don't think he was standard AV. Standard? No, this what? Uh, this is not standard AV. What is this? Standard AV has more like has some defense AVs, right? So kind of bad on my part to be just negligent. But okay, whatever. I go into cart. I think yeah, go cart. Click lever again because again like knock is kind of free here. Magina dies or Lando dies. I think Magina is basically was just slower than everything. No point in keeping it. And yeah, basically I didn't want them to switch into Rodon Wash. But yeah, it doesn't really matter because I was going to get folded in later, sooner or later. Leave late. And I think they go card, red card. So here's the best turn, right? So the way they went card, I don't know they are mostly scarf and like pretty well damaged too. So I'm like they know Zapdos is the only Zapdos. I would go Zapdos, right? And there's no way for them to threaten Zapdos with card because it's already knocked off and usually scarf card plus stabs plus secret sword plus knock, right? And it would do no damage to Zap, right? So so I predicted their prediction because you can see this way. Tapu Lele comes in, I stay in, I click leaf blade. So and this was the game changing moment because psychic terrain goes down and now after this five photos of psychic terrain go down, my Lopan is a really big threat once I get Alakazam to range because Lando dies, Rodan Wash can't check it, and Kartana Scarf. So, that's the problem. But once I get Alakazam into range of Fake or Quick Attack, now I can actually deal with because I didn't like the way they played Lele. Now they go card, so I was debating again to click leave it and you know I wanted to click it, but I do go Zapdos, and they were a good switch. Goes to Alakazam, make the most use of Psychic Terrain, and I had momentum right when I killed Lele, so they had to do something too. I go Jirachi, they click Psychic, they got Serene Grace. The Trace is such a broken ability. It gets Serene Grace, and If I had gotten a spot F drop, I don't. I still would have been out of range of Shadow Ball, but you never know. Like Alakazam is a really, really big threat. I click U-turn because Shadow Ball can't kill me from this range, and this wouldn't stretch. And if they, I click U-turn because if they stay in, it gets into the range of Mega Lopunny, and otherwise I get momentum. I think they go Lando for the Rocket Motive, which was a good play. Put lowers my Jirachi HP. Go card. I think I click Leaf Blade again. Yeah, I was thinking about what to do. Uh, so time was over there, and they go cart again. I think no, they go Sam. They get a beast boost, which is really really scary. And I think I go Jirachi maybe. No, I sack cart. Okay, okay. Yeah, because cart is lower than this, so this, and I don't really need cart to. I don't really need cart to break down Rodan Wash. I think I could have used. I can use Megalopani for that. Tapu Fini works too. Right? Not the best, but works. Zapdos kind of works, but I need to keep it healthy for cart, obviously. Only thing because right now, no, no, Jirachi is still healthy, right? But if Zam weakens Jirachi, then Leaf Bird looks really, really free if I don't keep my Zapdos alive, right? In healthy. I go Jirachi. I click U-turn again, right? Like I said before, I need to get chip. Now it's in range of. I think it's range of quick attack, right? Uh, Kartana, Alakazam. Right. What is this card? No. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. This is range of quick attack. I didn't want to reveal. I was not sure, but like I said, I didn't use my calc, but I clicked fake out here. I didn't want to reveal my quick attack, and I don't think they anticipated my quick attack because I didn't click it. So click fake out. You go to Rotong. Good play. So I was scared of two things. I was scared of one thing. Willow Wisp, right? And I don't I see no item, right? So it can be scarf too. Scarf. And scarf doesn't really matter, right? Two scarf is not really an option, and they can be like the figgy berry set, right? Or whatever berry. And uh, basically I didn't want to get Willow Wisp, right? Uh, okay, I go Feeny because like I said, it's pretty useless. They go for Hydro Vortex. Uh, yeah, I just Moonblast for chip damage, so it's put in the range of frustration, I believe. They volt out, pretty good play. Okay, they go card, and now this is a really bad turn by me. Okay, so now in hindsight, I do know Zapdos lived two hits, and in my mind, I thought they had frustration return, but like I said, Scarf Kartana usually runs stabs plus knockoff weakness mode. So Zapdos was going to live anyway, right? They don't run first, it's pretty useless. So I made a bad play and stayed in. They went Zam dies, and now it's basically game over. And I think they get mad, right? Kind of played badly there, and I got rewarded for it. But I did miss K on Muggy. Nah, no. That was defensive, right? And the rest of it had played pretty good. Like, um, yeah, I think rest of the turns I didn't really make a mistake per se. I could have stayed in again Katana the second time too. That was too risky, I believe, and like, too high of a risk for too high of a risk which I didn't need to make because Lele had died. So this was the only real bad play. And if if card got hacked by my like if it got paralleled by my Zapdos, I would have won the game after the Lele Lily after Lily died, right? And from here, I think what they would have done probably go cart leaf blade. I would have sacked Tabufini. I think go to Zapdos. Actually, do I need to sack? Yeah, maybe because if cart because yeah actually I should have sacked Misty. Should have sacked Fini there because let's say they go cart they leave blade because Jirachi is low. Lopani dies. Tabufini dies. Zapdos is the only thing which is healthy that can take leaf blades. And Misty Terrain was up, so they couldn't get hacked now. They couldn't get paralyzed now. And if they got a crit, and leaf blade is a high crit move, uh, I would have lost. I think we should have gone for it. To you need to play sometimes so that the other person chokes. You play for chokes. You need try to get lucky. You try to get crits. But I can understand. Was pretty high up. They were pretty high up. 1622. It's pretty good for Gen 7, older Gen. Uh, I would have gone Zapdos, healed up. Then, if somewhere or other they would have gone Rotom, I would have probably somehow managed to get open in. High jump kick is a free kill. Then when Rotom dies, I would have my or move if I would have when I would have gotten Lopani against either Rotom or Katana. Um, uh, uh, Either Rotom would have died, which would have forced 1v1 against Zapdos, Katana and Zapdos, or uh, Katana dive and then Rotom is pretty useless, can't do anything against my team. Probably loses to Feely, right? They don't have the berry. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Trying to go high in the rating. Uh, I have been to 1600s before in just an OU top 100, but it's pretty hard for me to get there. I used this team back then too, but yeah, beating a pretty good player to year. So yeah, good game.